Okay, I'm going to try and keep this brief. I have just finished my journey to you, and it's taken me a really long time to finish it. Now, this is because it really just was not speaking to me, and I genuinely considered giving it up. But when I posted on one of the C-Drama pages on Facebook, I was told it got better, and it did, a little bit. Certainly the last 3 episodes are far more exciting, but it has an ending I don't particularly care for. But it seems to give the impression that it will maybe have a second series. Now, what was my problem with it? Well, I just found it really boring. It was incredibly serious. And there was the occasional sort of levity to the show, but it came in one person. And although it was a breath of fresh air, it was bordering on silly. And when this particular character suddenly became serious, it just felt odd to the point where it even made it funny. Another issue I had with it was everybody seemed to be whispering or mumbling through the lines. And I get that it's supposed to be a really serious piece. I even really like the premise, and the actors did a superb job in what they were doing. Certainly this character, I thought that was an epic performance by this guy. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away. This is very much a wuxia, but you don't really get a huge amount of it throughout the show itself. And the build-up of sort of almost a mystery story is very, very slow. And I am almost convinced that the new 45-minute rule for episodes, including endings and opening credits, are because of this show. Because seriously, there were some episodes that were like an hour and 10 minutes long, which, yeah, they dragged. Some of them really, really dragged. This was also a good character, kind of crazy. But yeah, so there's a lot of family stuff here, and to its credit, I did cry a lot in the last few episodes. However, it did kind of lean from the anime side, where the almost final battle and the final battle dragged on for several episodes. I think it was the last 3 or 4 episodes in the end, which is fine because actually it was some really good martial arts choreography. I really enjoyed the choreography, but it was a lot of plot in a lot of sort of a small amount of episodes, sorry. And it told the remainder of the story. It filled in all the plot holes here and there, most of them anyway. There were still a few. And it did make for an exciting ending, or at least towards the ending. As I say, the ending itself, well, there was a lot of complaints about it online, and I now, having watched it, see why. But again, I think it's just suggesting that they are going to maybe do a sequel to this. They kind of have to with that ending anyway. I'm not sure whether I'll watch it, but knowing me, I probably will end up watching it. So, do I have an MVP? Well, it's the character that I mentioned before. She plays kind of an older sister character. She is a member of the main family that you follow. And she is really quite entertaining. She really is a breath of fresh air. I loved her acting. And as I say, she was bordering on silly, but that's because the show was so freaking serious. But she definitely was my MVP. So what do you think? Discuss in the comments. Oh, and Joseph Jung was in this as well, but only as like a guest appearance. How rude. But anyway, let me know what you think. Bye!